I've already recorded this full video, but I just wanted to say before this video starts. Last year, we got 3,148 subscribers total. We gained more technically, but we lost like 1,000, which is a lot, I know. But in 2024, we've already gotten, as of yesterday, we've gained more subscribers in the first 3 months of this year, plus like a week, than the entirety of last year. So just wanted to say thank you guys. That is absolutely insane. And yeah, I just wanted to say that that's absolutely insane. And thank you guys so much for helping me continue to be able to do this channel. Hello everybody and welcome to another video. So today, this is a bit of a different video. We're going to be talking about some channel changes and just where the channel is going, as well as doing a bit of a Q&A to celebrate the fact that we did hit 7,000 subscribers. I'm sure that anyone who is watching this is already subscribed, so let's go ahead and just get started. Alright, so first off, we're going to talk about shorts a little bit. If you don't know, I do shorts on the channel. It's usually just stuff cut from videos or just like other random things. Like I've done a lot of outfit rankings for like the Arkham games and stuff like that. And at least as of now, all of the shorts are going to be uploaded only on the shorts channel. Yes, if you didn't know, I have a shorts only channel. If you want to look at that channel, you can. It's linked in the description, or if it's not, it's on the channel page. Now, the reason for this is just that supposedly there's a lot of stuff saying that like shorts can like negatively affect your long form main video content. I don't know if that's true, but I'm basically going to be doing it just to test if it helps at all. I actually really haven't been uploading a lot of shorts lately, but either way, that's where all future shorts are going to be. Now, similarly is live streams. Now, live streams, I stream on both YouTube and Twitch always simultaneously for every single live stream. Now, if you want to watch the live streams at the highest quality, you usually are going to have to watch on Twitch because YouTube just limits quality a bit more with live streams. And because of this, also the like replays after the streams are over aren't as good on YouTube. And you may have noticed that all but like the most recent live streams have been unlisted on my YouTube channel. You can still watch them in the playlists, but they won't be suggested in your feed and they won't show up in like the actual live tab on the channel. Now, the reason for this is just once again to help with the performance of other videos. And I'm going to be creating, I actually already did, a separate channel for live streams. I'm still going to stream on this channel, but after the fact, you'll be able to watch all of the streams and it's going to be as the higher quality Twitch versions are going to be uploaded on this channel. So if you want to watch streams ever after the fact, that's the channel that you're going to want to go to. I'll have a link to it in the description. It's also on the channel page once again. Now, other live stream stuff. Lately, we've been doing a lot of Suicide Squad. I just actually did a poll just now for members to vote on what the next live stream is. And I'm going to be doing that a lot more just to help give an extra bonus for people who are channel members. I'm going to be doing probably 2 streams a week, Tuesday and Saturday for the foreseeable future. Sometimes I might do a stream on Thursday as well. I'm going to be streaming tomorrow, for example. And what are we going to be streaming? So we're going to be streaming a lot of superhero stuff mainly. So we're going to be doing stuff like Suicide Squad still. We'll probably do at least 1 Suicide Squad stream a week. We're going to be doing some other older superhero games like Spider-Man Web of Shadows, X-Men Origins Wolverine, even some not so old but still kind of old games like Injustice 2 and stuff like that. And that's going to be what's happening most of the time. And then when there's a new game or something that I'm going to cover, I'll be probably streaming that a lot, just in the same way I did for Suicide Squad when it released, where I almost streamed every day. And same thing for Season 1. Next, I want to talk about videos, which is kind of the most important thing. And there's a few different content types that I do for videos. There's the news videos that I do, which I'm going to continue doing. The gameplay videos, which I'm also going to continue doing. And then there's the other miscellaneous types of videos, such as game concepts, lore videos, Easter eggs, game tutorials and builds. All of that stuff I'm still going to be doing. Same thing with the gameplay and news. Now, the thing that's really going to be changing is what games, because while the focus is always going to be on these superhero games, so games like Suicide Squad, like I've been saying, we're going to be doing that mainly. But for the gameplay videos specifically, we will be mixing it up a bit with some non-superhero stuff and things like Star Wars games and other just miscellaneous non-IP based games. We're going to be doing probably 1 to 2 gameplay videos a week, whether that be a superhero gameplay video or a other game gameplay video. These aren't the most popular thing on the channel, and I know that, but I enjoy doing them, so I'm going to continue doing them. Speaking of things I enjoy doing that don't do great, game concepts. If you didn't know, I've done a few of these. There's the Avengers 2 one, which I didn't technically make the concept, I just made the video talking about it. I did a Disney Multiverses one, which don't watch that, it's old and it was very bad quality microphone and stuff. And just overall quality was not good. I've been working on multiple different concept videos for games for a while now. I did a Battlefront 3 one. I'd suggest checking that one out, actually. But I've got quite a few of those in the works, but for a lot of different types of games. One that's pretty close to completion is a Venom game concept, as well as a Lego Spider-Man concept for like a Lego Spider-Man game. And then I also have a concept for a Star Wars game, but I'm going to be working on more of those. And with all of this stuff, I want to ask you guys for something, and that is to simply recommend me stuff to do. If you want to see me do a concept for a game, ask. If you want to see me play a game in a gameplay video, ask, and I'll do it. But yeah, lately I've started trying to do a few like theory and lore videos, as well as like Easter egg videos. I enjoy doing those, and the most recent one actually did pretty good. I've done a few both on like a Justice League game being a thing, the Bat Family. I did like a Spider-Man 2 Easter egg thing, a Easter egg thing for the most recent season, and we're going to continue doing those. Once again, those are only going to be for the superhero games mainly. Concepts will probably just be superhero games and Star Wars. News videos always going to just be superhero games. We're not going to do Star Wars ones. I kind of have done a few news videos for Star Wars games like a year ago, but I know that for most people you're not going to be here for that, and you can find someone else that will do that kind of stuff probably. Now that's everything for the basic video. Now another thing you might have noticed with the YouTube channel is if you scroll down, there is a new section here called Top Community Clips. Now, I don't choose what goes in this section. YouTube does it automatically, but basically, if you go to any video, like, let's just click this one, for example. Click the 3 dots and then click Clip. You can clip any part of a video or a live stream. You can basically make a highlight of a particular part of a video that you enjoy or like or whatever. Just wanted to say that that is a thing. You can also share the clips, just by clicking share them wherever you want. I will, after this video gets uploaded, I'm gonna make a little section in the Discord, and you can share whatever clips you have of the channel. Now, some of you might have found this channel from me sharing videos on Facebook or on Reddit and stuff. Now, I'm not gonna be doing that anymore. I'm not gonna be doing that anymore just simply because a lot of places don't allow you to share your stuff, and some of the like moderators of stuff can get upset if you share your own stuff. If other people want to share the stuff, feel free to. It probably would help out the channel, whether that be on Facebook or with friends or whatever. But I personally won't be sharing this stuff anymore. So if you found any of these videos from those places, you won't see any more popping up like that, most likely. I want to quickly talk about, though, memberships. We've had memberships for a little while, and we have a few different tiers for that. With memberships, you get like a membership badge, some emotes for the channel that I made and some that I didn't make, member shoutouts at the end of all the videos, polls for future content, which I kind of haven't been doing for a little while, but I'm starting to do those again. But I wanted to just say, and because I don't think a lot of people know this, but for all of the gameplay videos, we are doing extended versions. So basically, not quite uncut, because that would be kind of a little boring, but some extra, like probably 5 to 10 minutes of extra content for each of the gameplay videos. We also have ad-free videos. Now, The ad-free videos are the normal ad-free videos that aren't like extended versions. Extended versions are also ad-free. Those are only for the higher tier of memberships. You also get like a Discord role if you're in the Discord and some other stuff as well. But I just wanted to mention the fact that there are the ad-free versions of videos as well as extended ones and also a few exclusive videos. We're going to be doing more of those. Hopefully, I'm going to be trying to improve the quality of that. I have a few emotes that I've been working on. I'll put them on screen. As you can tell, these are mock-ups. I have a more recent version of the Flash one because that was one that the members voted on me actually doing. I'm working on that, but I can't actually add it until we get like a few more members. I also have this Brainiac one, which the head's a little messed up. I did most of it and then I did like a mock-up to see how it would kind of look when it's finished. Should I do this? Should I make this, and if you can't tell what this is from, this is Brainiac from, this is little meme picture, which I think is funny. I don't know, should I do that as a emote? I don't know. Anyways, enough membership stuff. I know most of you aren't members, so that doesn't really matter to you. We do some free membership as stuff as much as possible, as much as YouTube lets me. Now, before we get into the Q&A, I want to say some of the game-related stuff on what games we're going to be doing. I know I did the broad term of, like, we're going to do superhero games, but Suicide Squad, we're going to continue doing that until they completely stop updating it, whether that be Season 5 or later on. We're going to be doing probably every single Star Wars game, every single superhero game. Star Wars Outlaws, Multiverses, that's kind of one. The Hydra game, Marvel Rivals, the Wonder Woman game, if they ever do Injustice 3, that. Spider-Man 3, Venom, all of that stuff. Every single one of those games we are going to do. And we're going to do everything about that. Now, as for what kind of games you can look forward to in the not superhero related stuff. Now, as for retro games, I have a few planned. Some are superhero games, some aren't. Some of the non-superhero ones that I want to do. Uncharted, Sly Cooper. There was some others I can't think of right now. But superhero games, lots of the Spider-Man games, the X-Men Wolverine Origins game, maybe some of the movie tie-in superhero games like Superman Returns and The Incredible Hulk. I want to do all of that stuff. I'm not sure exactly what order we're going to do or anything right now. As for newer games that are not superhero related, for example, one that we're going to be doing is Sea of Thieves. I'm sure you've heard of that. That's going to be not a news thing. That's just going to be a gameplay thing, like I said earlier. Maybe some live streams too. I don't know. Another one would be Risk of Rain 2. We've got one video for that at least. We've got a few. I've recorded some videos for the Aliens Fireteam game a while ago. I'm going to upload those. The Predator Hunting Ground game is coming back with new updates and DLC. I'll probably play that some. Anyways, that's it for that stuff. I want to go over the Q&A now. And last thing we're going to talk about today is the Q&A. Also, note to self, do not put the record button next to the mute button, because I've recorded this twice now, because the original time I clicked the mute button and recorded myself not speaking. Anyways, let me just pull up the Q&A. Okay, first off, I need to know you are race. So you spelt this wrong, so I can get out of this question pretty easy. I do race. I like to race. It's fun. I enjoy it. Next, Mr. Jokes says, favorite Scarecrow and Joker design. This is a really good question. Scarecrow is a much easier one for me, but let me pull it up. Oh, I'd say by far my favorite Scarecrow design is his Injustice 2 design. I just think it's perfect. It is like meant to mainly be like hallucination, but I just think that it is the perfection of the design. I just absolutely love it. For Joker, I'd say that my favorite is probably just any of the ones from the animated series universe, whether it be the Batman animated series, the Justice League one, or the new Batman animated series. I think that that's just how I view Joker, basically. I feel like that's just the peak Joker design. Okay, this one is a hard one. Top 10/5 favorite comic book movies in your opinion. I'm gonna just do 5 because I think that that's easier. These are in no order at all, and I'm probably missing some. These are just what I thought of. This is gonna seem weird because of what I chose for my top 5, but I prefer DC to Marvel, okay? I just think that they haven't done a great job in the films of showing off the characters correctly and doing them justice. No pun intended, but hopefully that changes in the future. I really only like a handful of DCEU films, and none of those are even on this. First off, Dark Knight. I think Dark Knight's a great film. I think it didn't do a perfect job with Batman as a character, but I think overall, I think the film's really good, and it's definitely the best Batman film we've had, and I think it's one of the best superhero films we've had. Next, Avengers Endgame. Once again, no order whatsoever. Might not be as good on your second or third watch or whatever, but this film, just kind of a big monumental moment, and I think it really is just super good, and I don't think it's given enough credit for what it did. Next, Iron Man 3. Unpopular opinion. I think this film's the best Iron Man film, and I don't like what they did with the Mandarin in this film originally, but after they ended up bringing in the Mandarin and they said that this guy's basically was based off of the Mandarin who exists in the world, I think it's a really cool thing. I think that the plot's really good. I think that the way they do Iron Man, Tony Stark in this film is really, really good, and a good deconstruction of the character in general. Next, Guardians. Guardians 2 is really close, but I think the first Guardians is the best one, and it honestly is one of my favorite films ever, let alone superhero films. I just think it was done really well. I never really knew much about the characters. I probably had only seen them a handful of times in different comics, and it was always in crossover stuff. So I know that they changed the characters a lot for the film, so it might not be as good to people who knew the characters beforehand, but for me, it is a perfect film. Lego Batman movie. Okay, I think the Lego Batman movie is really good. Okay, and despite the fact that I think Batgirl and Robin weren't done very good, I think all the other characters were done really good. I just think the film itself is really good. And the changes they did with Batman, with Batgirl and Robin made sense for the plot. Don't get why they keep wanting to put Batgirl and Batman together for some reason. Just doesn't make sense. But either way, I think the film's really enjoyable. I really like it. Okay, favorite movie in general. Oh god, there's no way for me to pick a favorite movie in general. I just like too many movies and too many different types of movies that are incomparable and are impossible to choose over each other. I can't answer that. I'm sorry. If you were going to add 3 characters to Suicide Squad, who would they be? But they would be the only DLC characters for the whole game. Oh god. Okay. Obviously Black Manta. First one. I'm assuming that since you say they would be the only, that you're not counting the currently leaked DLC characters, so has to be Deathstroke also. Oof, the last one's hard. I'd say either Killer Frost or Gorilla Grodd. I'd say Gorilla Grodd more so. Those 3 are just the ones that I'd want most. I think all 3 of them would be perfect in this game. I know Gorilla Grodd doesn't really use guns, but he's used laser guns, so it's not that far of a stretch to give him other guns. Next, what was your favorite part of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, and why? Honestly, probably the story and character interactions in general. I think that the characters were all done really well and are very likable and enjoyable. All the banter's really good, the writing. The acting for those moments is also really, really well done. Outside of story, I'd say just the traversal. I think the traversal is done really well. In a lot of games where there's multiple playable characters, the characters either end up being half-baked with their movements, or they end up being too similar, and in this game, it's neither. I feel like in this game, they did a really good job of making them all fun to play as, while also making them feel different. Your most desired cosmetics for Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. I'm gonna do one for each character. First off, King Shark. Green Lantern suit, 100%. It's already in the game, basically. Just make it a costume. I would say also, if the others were to also get Lantern suits, I would do Harley is a Red Lantern because she's already been a Red Lantern in the comics. I'll pull up a picture in a sec. I would also say for Boomerang, do Orange Lantern because greed. Joker, I wouldn't do red because I think it fits more for him to have a yellow ring for fear, just because he causes a lot of fear, okay? And Deadshot, I would honestly say that willpower would be the one that makes the most sense, but since King Shark already has that, I would do hope, because maybe, you know, he wants to have he wants to be able to reunite with his daughter or whatever. So there you go. For Joker, the most obvious like one that would just do really good is the Batman Who Laughs. Okay, this isn't the one I would really want though. The one that I think would be the best would be the Killing Joke Hawaiian shirt camera hat combo. I just think that would be, it would just make sense, and it's just one of the few outfits that they haven't already put in the game, I feel like. And I feel like Joker, honestly, like, most of his outfits are just different combinations of purple suits, so this is a relatively different outfit for him. Harley, I would say 100% the Rebirth outfit. I think that this is one of the best outfits she's had in general. I would also say that the New 52 one would make a lot of sense. Personally, I don't know why this just pulled up Vacation, but I think personally the New 52 one would make a lot of sense considering the character in this game is based a lot off of the New 52 comics, with her leaving Joker. Well, in the game, obviously she didn't get the option really, but she was basically forced to leave Joker with Joker's death. But I think that this Rebirth version, it's basically the same one, just upgraded and made better, so I'd do that one. Captain Boomerang, I would do this outfit. I couldn't find like a comic panel for it, but okay, here it is. But basically it's just an upgraded version of like the classic outfit kind of, as well as, well, it's kind of a mixture of the classic outfit and the outfit in the game a little bit, but I would do that just because I think that it's a good outfit, and that's kind of the outfit I've seen him with the most. Next, do you think Batman could beat Superman based on their power level in Suicide Squad Killed the Justice League? Okay, I'm assuming by like power level you mean like where Superman's like immune to kryptonite kind of a little bit from Brainiac, and like Batman takes the Wonder Woman role. I would say that it would go pretty similarly to Wonder Woman, where he tries to use kryptonite on him. Maybe he has a mech suit or something, I don't know, and he uses kryptonite in an attempt to like subdue him to try to get him to come into his senses, but it wouldn't work, obviously, and he would probably be killed before he had a chance to do anything else. The reason why I think he would die and not like discover that he needs to create gold kryptonite is just because I don't think that, I mean, like in the story, Wonder Woman only had the chance to do what she did. The only reason that the squad even gets to find this out is because Wonder Woman basically sacrificed herself using kryptonite on him. But Batman, I don't see how he could survive after trying that, so I would say he would probably lose. Maybe somehow he could have figured out beforehand, but I don't see that that's really possible. Most wanted skins in Suicide Squad for each character, I just did that basically, so we'll skip that one. Wish list for playable DLC characters. Okay, I'm gonna pull this up. I did a video a while ago. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Check this out if you want to see that. You can see a few of them right there. Very similar to what I said for my like top 3 DLC characters. I talk about quite a few characters in the video, but if you want to see that, you can check that out. How do I increase? I already replied to that, so I'm gonna just skip over that. Do you plan to make any drastic changes to your channel? If so, what kind of changes? I talked about that earlier in the video. If the worst for Suicide Squad happens, are you gonna make... Yeah, I'm gonna continue making superhero stuff. Talked about that earlier in the video, so I'm gonna just skip again. But I am going to be doing superhero stuff as well as some other stuff as well, but I will still continue with superhero stuff mainly. Do you hypothetically... Oh my god, I forgot about this. First off, no, and dislike. If you could be the director of... Okay, I would say Batman, okay? And I don't know if that's the one I actually want to do the most, but I feel like Batman's the character that, despite having by far the most films of any DC character, has been not done right a single time. He's gotten close to being done right, okay? But I feel like the films either go too far in trying to be hyper-realistic, or they just are a little too campy. Whereas, I think that there should be a little camp, as well as it should be taken seriously, but it doesn't need to be necessarily realistic. I think a good example of the character being taken seriously as well as being a little campy and, like, not trying to be super realistic is the Arkham series, because the character there, you know, he gets to fight things like a giant killer croc, okay? He gets to have Ra's al Ghul in the Lazarus Pit, but he still is himself very serious, okay? Yes. Okay. I need to know your race. Once again, you spelt it wrong, so, yes, I do race. Face reveal? There you go. Okay. So, yeah, maybe if we, hit 10K, I'll do a face reveal. Okay. Anyways, that's all of the questions. If you did enjoy the video, yes, by the way, I did use, Suicide Squad gameplay for the background. If you did enjoy the video, leave a like. I'm sure most of you are subscribed if you're watching a video like this, and I will see you guys all next time. Goodbye, and thanks for the support.